Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between two or more people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversation will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time.
Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation. Excuse me, do you have any more lettuce? I don't see any here.
Sorry, but we have run out of it. The shipment has been small because there hasn't been much rain this season.
I wonder what I can use for salad instead of lettuce. I already bought tomatoes and mushrooms.
Well, these cabbages would also be good for salad. Sliced onions are also great in texture, too, but you might want to soak them in water to get rid of the bad smell.
Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation. Have you heard the news? Mr. Takeshi in payroll department got into a car crash last night and he is in the state hospital right now. His wife called this morning to tell us.
That's terrible. Is he all right?
Not really. He'll be out of his office for a while, about 2 weeks in the hospital and another week at home to get some rest.
Why don't we pay him a visit while he is in the hospital? It would be nice for him to see someone from work.
Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, I'm Haley Johnson, the payroll manager here at H&K Pharmaceuticals.
Nice to meet you, Ms. Johnson.
No problem. Since today is your first day at the company, I'll be setting up payroll information. Did you receive the forms I emailed you?
Yes, thank you for sending me the information in advance. I have them all filled out and brought them with me as instructed.
That's great. Now, all I need is to see a form of identification that includes photo.
Would driver's license be okay?
Of course. After we set up the whole thing and we can log on to your computer system and start checking in your working hours.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation. Have you read the new novel by Emily Johnson? It is such a great story.
I agree, and I heard that the story is so popular that they're making a blockbuster film out of it.
Yes, I read that news too. So, who do you think would be the best actor for Edward's role?
I'm not sure. I just hope the movie captures the essence of the story as real as possible. It's such a great novel.
Go on to the next page. Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Jack, how many of these computers do we have to work on today? It feels like we've been working for hours.
These 2 are the last ones from today's work order. But tomorrow we'll have to install programs on 40 or more of them. The entire 5th floor should be done.
How about you start some of those while I'm working on these? If we start ahead on tomorrow's job this evening, we could save some time tomorrow.
Normally I would, but I can't work late tonight. I will go to a concert with my wife at 6 and have to get off work at 5. Sorry.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
I've been trying to reserve a seat for the International Marketing Seminar next week, but I keep getting an error message at the last stage. Did you already do yours?
I did, but I didn't use online registration. I just dialed the number from a promotional pamphlet they gave us. Maybe you should do that too.
I don't have the pamphlet with me. Do you still have yours?
I should have it in my office. Why don't I email the number to you when I get back from lunch? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Kevin, do you know it takes forever to start my computer? I don't understand why it's running so slowly. I already updated the software twice this month.
Maybe it is time for you to get a new one. Try High-Tech Electronics on Main Street. They have the best selection and low prices. Their sales assistants are willing to answer any questions you might have. I bought mine there and I'm happy with it.
Maybe I will, but I need to do some research before I actually get a new one.
They even carry used computers too. Why don't you take your old computer with you to see whether you could trade it in for a new one? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Michael, Andrew, the new shipment has arrived from Hong Kong. Can you handle it for me?
Yes, Miss Hatcher. I'm supposed to store it in the warehouse, aisle B, shelf 30, but the shelf is already with boxes.
Oh, those boxes were supposed to be loaded on the truck and be sent out today, but shipping date was changed at the last minute.
When is the new shipping date?
Now we're not sending them out until tomorrow.
Oh, then we have to get a new assignment for today's shipment from the management.
Why don't I call the warehouse supervisor and find the new space?
Thank you. I don't see much free space on the shelves in this area.
Meanwhile, I'll cover it and make sure it is safe.
Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Thank you for coming. Our company has not been too happy with our current shipping company, and we're trying to find a new one.
Well, I'm happy to give you more information on our company and services. I'm sure you'll find our rates are all very competitive, especially the international ones.
We produce fresh flowers, especially the rare and exotic ones, such as peony or magnolia, for the special occasions. We need them to be delivered to many locations domestically and internationally. Do you think your company is equipped to handle these kinds of shipment?
Yes, we have plenty of experience with fresh and fragile shipment. Now, can we talk about your budget and standard charges? Then we can start drafting a contract. Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Dennis. Can you help me join the conference call? I've never done it, and I've got one scheduled in 30 minutes.
Sure, it's not too bad. First, all the callers have to call a special number at a given time and enter a common access code. Do you have all the numbers with you?
They should be written in the email I got from the committee. Let me go and check that out again.
Once you have those numbers, you are all set to start the conference call.
Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and map. Ms. Bingham, I just received the new safety permit from the regional inspector issued for our factory. Do you want me to hang it behind the receptionist counter?
Actually, no. The rule has changed this year. Now the permit has to be within the 2 meters of the main entrance to the factory floor. We should put it on the wall right next to the main door.
Okay, but we still have some time. The old one doesn't expire until Friday, so I will put up a new one on next Monday.
Thanks, I really appreciate that.
Go on to the next page. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and list.
How may I help you?
Yes, my doctor recommended I change my diet to include more protein in it. I am a vegetarian. I don't eat meat, but I think I can drink milk. Milk does have a lot of protein, right?
Of course. Milk is a good source of protein and calcium. Come this way. We have a lot of options to choose from.
You're right. There are many kinds. I have to watch out my weight too. My doctor also warned me about having too much fried and sugary food. This one has more than 5 grams of it.
In that case, I would suggest non-fat milk, and you can add nuts or grains for more vitamins and minerals.
Thank you. You've been a great help.
Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and list.
I'd like to look at some rental spaces that you have listed on your website. Is the one on 1200 Mason Boulevard still available?
Well, I'm afraid that one is taken this morning, but I could show you more properties near that building. They're not as cheap as the one you saw, but some of them are quite affordable.
Well, I'm planning to open up my boutique shop on May 1st, and I need at least 1 month to prepare everything.
We should hurry then. Why don't you stop by my office tomorrow, and I'll show you around the one you might be interested in.
As long as it's close to the Mason Boulevard, I'm fine with it. My biggest concern is the rent. I don't want to pay any more than I really have to.
I'm going to send you a link to show available properties on and close to Mason Boulevard. I would recommend the one near the Longwood Station. It has the lowest rent for now.